students, today we are going to study bridge rectifier and its circuit arrangement. So bridge rectifier is basically a full wave rectifier, and the most important advantage is that it doesn't require central tap transformer. In the earlier central tapped full wave rectifier, we need to have a connection in between the secondary turns of the transformers so that we could have the equal distribution of the voltage on the both half. So the most important advantage is basically this, and it is also most widely used rectifiers. So the circuit arrangement of the bridge rectifier, it consists of mainly 4 diodes, and they are connected in this way that D1 and D4 are like this, and D2 and D3 are connected like this, and they are connected to form a bridge basically. So the AC supply which is to be rectified is applied to diagonally opposite ends of the bridge through a transformer, and the load resistance RL, this is connected between the other two ends of the bridge. So the two ends are connected to the transformer, and the other two ends are connected through to the RL, which is known as the load resistance between the points C and D. Here the points are representing, and A, B are points which are connected to the transformers. So during the positive half cycle, suppose this point A is positive and the B is negative. So as you can see, because this is positive and the negative side is connected to positive, so this diode will not conduct, but this diode will conduct. And you can see here the negative terminal. So in this way, this diode would conduct because it is forward biased, and because the negative side is connected to the positive side of the PN junction, so this diode would not conduct. So basically these two diodes will conduct in the positive half cycle. So you can see that the current would flow from this to this direction, and in this way the circuit is complete, and we will have voltage across D2 and D3. So during the negative half cycle, what we have with us, A is now negative and B point is positive. So in that case, this D2, D4 diode would conduct, but D3 would not conduct. Similarly, because this is a negative side, so D1 would conduct because negative would be connected to negative terminal, and both of these diodes would be forward biased and these diodes would be reverse biased. So no current will flow through these two diodes, and from these two diodes we will have a current like this is because this is now positive. So we will give the direction of current like this, and it will follow the path B, D, C, A, and then to the secondary of the transformers. So you can see in both cases, whether D2 and D3 are conducting or D1 and D4 are conducting, we will have current direction same. We will have the current would conduct, the direction of current will be from D to C only in both cases. So it means the only we will have our input and output voltage in the same side. So in this way, this is graphically basically shown here, like this is the input waveform, and you can see during the positive half cycle this would be the resulting output, and during the negative half cycle this would be the resulting output. So overall total output would be like this. So you will have DC output voltage and flowing through the all wave. So that is why it is also this is because it is known as the full wave rectifier. So advantages, the first advantage obvious is the central tapping transformer is not required. Also the full voltage of the secondary that is applied across the two conducting diodes. So the output is twice that of the central tap transformer. Also the peak inverse voltage is half of the conventional center tap diode because we have two diodes. The disadvantages are because it requires 4 diodes and the central tap requires 2 diodes, so that is why it is uneconomical. And also because during the each half cycle of AC input, 2 diodes that conduct which are in series, as you can see that D2 and then after D3, these are connected in series. So the voltage drop across the internal resistance of the diodes, that is double. So it means, and at that time, in this regard, efficiency of the bridge rectifier is low as compared to the central tapped full wave rectifier.